Hi beautifuls, welcome to YILDIZ Readings 5D. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium. I cover astrology and everything else I cover is above on the screen. Now, we don't like long intros, so my contacts are directly below, and how to book, what, where, why, how has been all left to the end. Those of you who have clicked the link, I do automate posts to keep you in the loop as when I'm coming live and where I'm going to be. So without further ado, let's get into the update and the real reason you're here. Enjoy. Grab a cuppa, sit back and relax. Love to hear your feedback. Hi beautifuls, welcome back. Yes, we're here to do your update, and these are done this way on this occasion for the monthly due to the fact I am moving, but during the month I will be live and I will be back on video again, so apologies ahead of time. Without further ado, let's get into your update. Welcome back, beautiful Gemini. Let's have a look at your month for the month of September to see how all the ebbs and flows are shifting and changing for you. And yes, we can have a bit of conflict by mid-month, but it is only going to be temporary. But if you have the tools, you can navigate through it and you can get the best out of this. So without further ado, let's first look at the overall energy and then straight into your love. Now, the one frequency that is all on the edge of our lips is when are things going to get better? We have had quite a rough few months with all the retrogrades, and as we move into this month, we still can be deeply reflective. There also can be this notion where we are really assessing all the things we're interconnected with and really needing to a degree, level up, but we're really correcting things, creating balance in our health, our wealth, our love life, really looking at the give and take in circumstances. And this can be a wonderful month for your zodiac sign, especially when it does come to your family, children, co-creative endeavors, as well as love. Now, let's have a look at the love domain. Now, I would say this is an opportunity where, you know, the hidden secrets of your vault of how you're feeling and wanting to have that deep connection can really be coming to the forefront. And I do feel over the last few months, you may have really deeply been assessing what your needs were and what the give and take was, be it you coupled or singled. I do read for the Twin Flame Collective, so I do also tune into that energy spiritually and astrologically. Now, I do see your health, if it has been a bit of an issue, and even feeling motivated, so to speak, especially in the realm of love, it can start easing up as we move into this month, but you still do need to pay close attention to opening up. Now, you guys, over the last 2.5 years, which we've almost finished this transit, which you will be very happy about because your connections really are developing to this different level now. And you may find that the way you relate to your relationship sector and your love life can start easing up as we get to the end of the year. But definitely the lessons you've learned between what you needed to be inside of connections and the deep reflection, plus really feeling that you couldn't have it all of that is set to change. This is really moving you into a different vibration where you can be everything and have everything. So some of those fallacies are really kind of shedding away from you. I do feel romantically speaking, there can be people from the past coming back, and that could be for both couples and singles. We also deeply can be reflecting upon these areas and what the give and take was. I do feel also this can be a month where you can be incredibly fertile, so pre-warned, forearmed. But when it does come to romance and the give and take, this can really be on the forefront this month for you. I feel when you are communicating, we do need to be careful. And that can be for those of you that have children, we do need to be super careful of that. Now, we will have twin flame updates throughout the month, as well as the lives on Fridays and the romance by mid-month with the extension. So come and have a look at that. Now, let's get into the realm of your career. Now, in the domain of career, it is all systems go. So it is going to be very important to look after your health. Now, providing you take direct steps, especially in the first 2 weeks, get the paperwork sorted, make sure your schedule is organized, be very structured, during mid-month through to the following month in October, you can find that you can be looking at quality systems. If you're running a business, how you can actually navigate that, how you can manage it more effectively. This can be a real problem-solving month, and it definitely can be a time in which you can be generating more income, providing you use your mind and your effectiveness to navigate that routine. Sixth house is always very strict with us, but it can show us how that Capricornian energy, that very structured energy is important, but really choosing to trust your intuition. It is very psyche, very intuitive in nature. So I feel if you're looking for work in the first 2 weeks, really put those resumes out, can really start moving quite quickly. Also, you could have abrupt wins as well as a lot of expenses going out all of a sudden, but it is going to recharge and come back again. So try and get quite grounded in that. You may also find that your appearance at work is being changed. And again, yes, we're looking at every facet of it. It's the appearance, it's what we're doing. It can feel a little bit tedious, but the big result you can be getting, especially moving into 2022, can be really major. So I do feel that enhancements and changes at work, if you don't feel you resonate with your employment, you can really network now. And I always say, if you're getting the downloads and you feel it doesn't resonate with you, it's always best to jump on that ASAP, because then we feel we are being productive with it and we've taken that control back. And it can ease the stress level off, especially because during this month, we are going to have transits linking to both Pisces and Virgo. Our health is really important to balance. So by understanding the transits, being pre-warned, which at the end of this video, I'll briefly touch base on the 2 moon phases, major ones we're having, which is the new and the full moon, and how to navigate those and where they hit for you. So yes, I do feel your career sector can be changing and transforming. Some of you may feel it doesn't resonate with you anymore. Some of you can feel as though you need to change it up. This is a big move this month. So a lot of people can be moving home, moving jobs, moving industries, but really shifting things about to correct it. So it is important to balance our mind, body, soul during that transition. Now, when it does come to your health, as I mentioned, this month, too much of a good thing can get the better of us. Also, if you are needing to do checkups and things to that degree, try and get them done in the first 2 weeks. As we do move further into month, you can find that with Mercury retrograde, it can cause a little bit of conflict. And that can be with crosswise balancing. But I do feel a lot of us this month can really be looking at our mind, body, soul, how to balance the inner and the outer. And it's almost like a level up of the collective. So don't be surprised if suddenly you're looking at different things and saying, hey, this is putting stress on my body. What are the ailments going on? Can I do something to really benefit that? Can I do some investigation and follow through? But you will find that of what is hidden can come to the forefront. But again, it can be emotions as well, because we always do need to look at both the mind, the body, soul. So pay attention to it. Do a little bit of journaling. If something's really bugging you and you're finding it's going from ebbs and flows and extremities, and make sure you keep your fluid up this month, because we do have a lot of crown chakra activated. Overall, people are going to find you extremely attractive this month, and you can find that mysterious demeanor that you're coming through with is very mesmerizing. So don't be surprised if you get a few glances. Now, with the moon phase, we are having the new moon in Virgo on the 7th, and it is very, when we do look at the polarity of Virgo, it's very health and orientation. It can be logic, it can be very much tuning into things. For you, Virgo it can be occurring surrounding home. So those of you who are running home businesses, this can be a positive time for brand new beginnings. Some of you especially, because of the fact we had Uranus and Taurus move retrograde between now and 2022, you can find the ideas, the innovation that you implement can be very positive moving forward. There can be one way of doing something to another. You also can find unique ways to balance home and your routine. As well as I would highly advise, as I mentioned in the health department of this report, is to, from a astrological point of view and a spiritual point of view, to make sure A, you look after your nervous system, B, to make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Also, I would suggest it can be higher heart chakra because it is very Chiron energy in nature. So again, heart chakra, third eye, logic, moving through the detail. But again, if you focus on those things to do with your values inside of home and your routine, you can balance these things out, and it can be a new beginning. Now, yes, some of you may be moving home, so don't be surprised if you suddenly feel the location in which you're residing in is not resonating with you. Sometimes when we're agitated inside our environment, we can move furniture around, and that might have been a repeated pattern. So look at the psychology surrounding it. Is it directly the environment? Are we leaving? Are we running? So, again, journal, have a look at it. Look at it. Is it something that's been nagging at you for a long time? Sometimes when we do have fourth house placement, bang, we need to move. Very similar to what I'm doing right now. Now, the next area in which we are having the moon phase is the full moon, and it is occurring in the house of Pisces on the 20th of September. Now, we also do have Neptune retrograde in Pisces, and again, it's very intuitive in nature. It's very psychic in nature. We are looking at both the polarity of ingenuity, change, spirituality, our psychology. And again, it is crown chakra. So again, make sure that you're eating food groups to support your nervous system. It is a full moon. It can feel purgatory. There can be frustration and things occurring on the media. Now, for you, your career sector, again, this can be a time, if you've really been unhappy, both with Mercury retrograde and Libra, you can find that during this time, you spiritually feel like something needs to give. But you also, with your creativity, can achieve the targets and finalize things that were overdue. So it can be very positive in nature. Now, last but not least, I will say, try not to do anything that is surgical, and that would be by about mid-month. I would probably delay in doing anything as such. I'd wait till October, and that's more from an astrological point of view. I will see you through the month. Love and light, take care, and I'll see you for the romance reads. Thanks for joining YILDIZ Readings. If you do need to find the link for the Members Hub, it is directly below in the information box, or you can see above on the screen, it's on the main page. Now, we have 3 tier levels, as well as on Fridays, we are live on the main platform. By clicking the bell, I automate posts for both the members and the main page, plus any additional information I feel you need. The website is been updated, and we do have a lot more content on it, as well as new products coming in 2022. If you do want to join webinars, we have the list, as well as the launch of the Age of Aquarius with the VIP list. For all my other media content, follow me live on the links below. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, we all have it covered, and we have more content coming. See you during the week.